Breaking news this evening of a trade involving the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres, with the Mets sending young pitching prospect Luis Ayala West in return for two-time All-Star starting pitcher Anderson Espinoza. Mets GM Aussie Villain is said to be delighted with his new acquisition, albeit sad to see Ayala leave. In other news tonight, Nancy Pelosi was seen leaving her office in a bikini. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 89 of the New York Mets, and I think I have got us a really good, I know I have got us a really good second starting pitcher, or third if you consider Hoffman's season this year. Anyway, our pitching starting rotation has been considerably strengthened. Anderson Espinoza, you can see here 2 seasons ago, I actually thought he was robbed by Syndergaard for the Cy Young Award. He basically led baseball in every category and still didn't win it. Last year he wasn't bad, ERA of under 3. This season so far. Last season he was robbed. This season so far, he's not been as good, but he's not been bad by any means. He's had a bit of a rough start for us. 3 starts already. ERA of just under 7 and a whip of just over 1.5. But he will come good, I'm sure. So there we go. That's who we've got. Now, we've lost, obviously, as you heard in the news report there. What an attractive news reporter he is as well. Luis Ayala. I'm sad to have lost him, but I think, let me know what you think in the comments. Yes, he's younger, 21, and I think Espinoza's 27, but we've given up a guy that was kind of struggling a little bit in our bullpen. Wasn't really, with the change-up, you guys were sort of saying he's never going to really be a starter. I think we've traded a very good reliever for a very good starter. And I think we can be happy with that. But let me know what you think. Espinoza, he is 27, is he not? 27. So he's still got a number of years left as well. So I think we've done a good thing there. But as I'm always looking for your feedback in the comments on that one. Now, since last episode, things have gone pretty well. I'll catch you up on games in just a second. In terms of the lineup, now you'll see here that Harold Cortillo has injured himself. He's out for the season, effectively 5-6 months. It's a bit of a loss. He was doing okay. 5 starts. He had 1 win, 2 losses, which isn't great. We had moved him to the bullpen because he got injured after Espinoza came in. So we'd moved him to the bullpen, and Espinoza had come in. What we had done since last episode, where obviously our bullpen was just absolutely rubbish. We've obviously lost Ayala since then. I couldn't send Nichols down because if I'd sent him down, he would have had to go through waivers, and I'm relatively confident someone would have claimed him. And I'm not giving up on him. I just think he needed a little bit of a rest. But he's the leader in the clubhouse as well, so that kind of worked into leaving him in the lineup. And you see his ERA, he has worked it back a little bit since last episode. So that's fine. And we have called up Robert Kalina as the end of everything. He comes up to basically replace Cortillo, who had basically replaced Luis Ayala, essentially, with the trade. So he's not done too well so far, as you can see. He's only had the 2.2 innings. But again, he's young. He'll settle in. It's his first real shot at playing in the majors, so he'll do fine, I'm sure, long term. So that is that. It's a real shame about Cortillo's injury, but I think it gives Kalina a chance, and I think he's doing fine. You can see Jovan has worked his ERA back a little bit as well, and Aguirre has started to come good, which is all excellent stuff for us. I'll give you a quick look at sort of all the pitching stats here so you can see now. You'll notice that the bullpen and the starting rotation are not in a good state coming into this one today. We're playing at Boston. So we're not in a good state there, which is a bit of a shame, and I'll tell you why when we get to the replay. And also got the international free agent coming up today as well, so we'll have a look at what's available in that. So there's the pitching for the season. Of course, they're the batting stats, though. You'll want to see the pitching stats. So there we go. Just pause that if you want to have a longer look. And then this is the hitting stats. Now, you will see Benintendi has come good. He's really, really kicked on. Legend is coming good as well. Now, he was Rookie of the Month, so not Player of the Month. Rookie of the Month for June. We're at July 1st, so that was good to see. Morlock's back, fit, firing, and doing well. We have seen a bit of a drop away from Suzuki, but that was always going to happen, I think. But generally speaking, we're doing really, really well. Griff McGear is having a stunning season as well. He just keeps getting the hits for us. So let's have a quick look at the schedule so you can see how we did last month. Now, we left off, of course... where did we leave off? Against this one here, wasn't it? This absolutely disgusting blowout against Tampa. So we went and played Washington. We won 2 of the 4 games against the Nationals. We won game 1 in the 11th, 3 runs in the 11th, so that was good. Good to see there. It was Alvarez with a hit that was sort of amongst, that was probably the winning run there, and then we probably got a double or something, or 2 RBIs after that. Game 2, all of their runs was basically off one home run in the fifth, a 3-run home run. So that was a little bit unlucky, I think. There, one mistake, and it was Corteo that gave it up. So a little bit harsh on him there, I think. And then game 4, we got 6 runs in the third, and then take the rest of the afternoon off, boys. So that was good to see there. Then we played the Red Sox. We lost game 1. We actually out-hit them in this game 12-7 and still managed to lose, so that's frustrating. But then game 2 of this series, this is the best team in baseball, and we beat them 18-0. A very, very complete performance. They only had 4 hits themselves. And then, yeah, obviously we scored 18 runs on 17 hits, so that was more like it. Maybe if we'd got 1 or 2 more of those runs the day before and only won 16-0, then that would have been a little bit better for us. We went and played the Padres then. Game 2 of this game, Legend hit 2 home runs. If we go down here, yeah, Legend there with 2 home runs. Where is he here? So 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, which were 2 solo home runs. So that's a shame he couldn't have got a few more runners on base for those ones. And then in game 3 of this series, 10 runs, again free scoring. A lot of the damage was done in the first innings there, so that was good to see. Morlock with a 3-run home run, getting half of those for us. So that was good to see. Then we played the Baltimore Orioles. We beat them in both of the 2 games. 10 runs again, and this one time it was Griff McGear that got the 2 home runs. Where are we? Griff McGear with 2 home runs. So he went 2 for 5 with 4 RBIs in that one. So that was excellent stuff from Griffey. And then in game 2 here, we won it in the 11th. So again, it went long, and it was Del Castillo with a 3-run home run in the 11th that got the job done for us there. So well done to our young catcher on that one. Then we went and played the Blue Jays, and the less said about this, the better. I don't know what really happened. This game was particularly annoying because look at that. We were 8-3 up, and then we gave up 9 runs in the last 2 innings. And it was a grand slam at the end there that lost it for us. So that was really, really frustrating. The pitchers responsible for that, Villanez, Aguirre, and then Garcia sort of came in at the end and gave up the grand slam. But yeah, that wasn't great. You can see there that Villanez and Aguirre, you can see their ERAs at that time, and you'll notice, or you will have noticed, that they've dropped considerably since then. So we've all picked up from them, I should say. Then we gave up. Played Tampa, won 2 of 3 against them, and in this game we only gave up 2 hits. So that was a start from Espinosa, and he really, really showed us what he's all about in that one. That was really, really good pitching from him. Then we played Miami. Now you'll see here there was a doubleheader against Miami here. Now we won both of those games. In game 1 of this, it was Benintendi's turn to get 2 home runs in a game. There we go there. Benintendi with 2. So he went 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. So good to see him. And then we played in game 1 of Boston here. We gave up all 6 runs that they scored in the first. We did our best to come back, but couldn't quite get the job done. And that was an Espinosa start. So we've seen the best and the worst of Espinosa. 6 earned runs off with 1 out, basically. So that's why his ERA looks as bad as it does. He had a really, really good start and then a really, really bad start. So we just need him to level that out a little bit. But basically, this doubleheader here is why our bullpen looks in such poor shape coming into this Boston game today. So it's not ideal. To be honest. Is there anything else I wanted to catch you up on? I think that's everything. So let's go and have a look at the team we're sending out to face Boston. We'll have a look. You know what we've got to see is the standings, don't we? You will see here that Boston are still the best team in baseball. I say that confidently. Yes, they are. So we're up against the best team in baseball. We are still right there, just half a game back of the Mets. The Phillies are coming flying, though. They're catching us very, very quickly. But yeah, let's have a look at the team we're sending out to face Boston. And this is it. And you can see, matchup-wise, we're looking in decent shape. But obviously, records show that they're a better team than us right now. So Griff McGear, he's the designated hitter. He leads us off in this one. Mauricio plays second, bats second. Morlock plays third, bats third. Legend, he cleans up. He's on fire, and he's in center field. Benintendi is 5. He's also on fire, and he's in left field. Suzuki bats 6. He's the right fielder. Alvarez bats 7, the catcher. Castanheira, he's at first base. He bats number 8. Miguel Soto plays shortstop in this one. He bats 9. And it's a Daniel Stefanovich start. And we're up against Madison Baumgartner. Got there in the end. He's 35 now. He's looking as though he's maybe past his best. His whip this season is 1.29, but his ERA is 4.36. So let's hope we have a good day against him, shall we? And here we are. Welcome to Boston. Griff McGear to lead us off today. And yeah, if we can get a win against them here, that would be a really good really good result for us, I think, against the best team in baseball at their home ground. We've got a pitcher that I think maybe gives us a chance. So we'll just see. Griff leads us off with it's a solid looking hit, but couldn't get past the third baseman, and that is the first out of the game. It brings up Ronnie Mauricio, of course. So let's see what we can do with him. He's got a really good piece of it. It's not quite going to clear the green monster, though, and it's going to be caught out there in left field. And that is 2 away. It brings up Eberhard Morlock. It's good to see him back, isn't it? Go on, Eberhard. But, straight back up the middle. Welcome back, Morlock. First at bat, back on YouTube, and he's got himself on base. Now, Legend. What can he do? He is batting well lately. Oh, they've gone to pick off. Morlock, you muppet. He was too busy bragging to the crowd about his hits, and he's been picked off. Daniel Stefanovich takes the mound for us. You can see his ERA is back to 3.35. He's really worked it back well. Hopefully we'll get another good start out of him here. And I think he's a really good number 4-5 pitcher for us. Just needs to be a little bit more consistent perhaps. But I think if you look at our starting lineup now, our rotation with Syndergaard, Espinosa, Hoffman, Peterson, and then Stefanovich, the way it's standing right now, that's pretty solid. That is really solid, I think. Now, can we get out of this with another strikeout? He's got a piece of it up in the air, though. Legend's coming in. He will make the catch. And there we go. Boo all you want, Boston. That's out. So, yeah, like I say, I think our batting lineup on its day is really good. Benintendi, can he come back and haunt his former club? No, it's the Legend, isn't it? Because we've got a pick-off. So, Legend's on base. Now it's Benintendi. Now can he come back and haunt his former club? What's going to happen here? Benintendi's hit that really well. That's going to get down, is it? Yes, it is. And it's a double. Is it? No, double. It's a single, I should say. I was looking at runner on second and saying double. None out. Runners at first and second. Suzuki to the plate. Can we hit them with the Japanese 1-2, I wonder? With Suzuki. Oh, he's ripped it, but straight at shortstop. Unlucky for Suzuki. It brings up Alvarez. A double play kind of is fatal right now. We don't want that, and that's exactly what we've got. Oh, it's a bad throw. Did Benintendi do just enough? I think he did to break up the throw. Yes, he does. So we live to fight another day. Keston Hiura comes into bat now. He's doing okay this year, I'll be honest. Much better than last year. Batting .266. He has a chance for an RBI here. Oh, he gets what a hit from Keston Hiura. He's got 1 RBI. He just might get a second. Could it be a triple? Go home, son. We're 2 out. He is going home. It's a double. It's a 2 RBI double for Keston Hiura. And we take the lead. What a hit that was. And we're still going with this 2-out rally. Can Miguel Soto find himself on base now? He's batting .267 this year. He's really impressed me. Oh, he's done it as well. Hiura, go home, mate. Go home. It is another RBI double. Soto this time with the hit. Oh, he's going to go for a triple. No, he doesn't. He holds up. But Keston Hiura trots in to get the 3rd run of the 2nd innings. And we go back to the top of the order. Griff now. Soto is rapid. If he can get a ball in the outfield, we'll have another hit. We'll have another run. Oh, he can do it. He can. Griff McGear delivers an RBI single this time. And it is 4-0. We've exploded in the 2nd innings. And it's Ronnie Mauricio. Can he keep this party going? Oh, he hits it, but it's not going to keep us going. It's the out at 2nd. And that ends the innings, but not before we get 4 runs across the plate. And that is nice to see. All right, Stefanovich, let's keep this going, please, mate. Come on, you've got yourself in line for a win here. If you pitch well from here, you will have yourself your 2nd win of the season. Come on, mate. That could be a double play. It is a double play. There we go. Excellent stuff. You may have noticed Eckhorn, sort of our long reliever out of the bullpen, has 9 wins this season. I think he's leading the National League, actually, with 9 wins, which isn't bad out of the bullpen. Another strikeout for Stefanovich. He's looking good so far. And that is, as I said, looking good. 4-0 as we go into the 3rd. So yeah, Morlock's crushed it, but it's gone straight to the 3rd baseman, and that's unfortunately going to be out for him. What was I saying? I can't remember now. But anyway, I was saying something about the bullpen at Eckhorn, wasn't I? But it's gone. But he is doing a really good job. He's getting a lot of innings. Mainly, partly because our starters tend to have bad days, but also I think because with Hoffman doesn't have that many wins. His ERA is quite strong. and he's doing a good job for us. I think Eckhorn is coming in and picking up a lot of his wins. I mean, I don't care who gets the wins, as long as we're getting the wins. Stefanovich leads us off with a walk. Again, that's not ideal. Can we get another double play to get out of this, though? Come on, mate. Come on. That could be another double play, you know. I think he's done it. Stefanovich over to Soto, and Soto over to Hira, and that is another double play. Really, really good stuff. It clears the bases. I tell you what, they don't have much contact hitters, do they? They're all power. Which makes you think if we pitch well or limit our mistakes, there we go. We should be okay here. I mean, it's the mistakes that they're counting on, isn't it? But there we go. We get out of that innings. It's another scoreless innings, another hitless innings for the Brave Sox. What are they called? The Red Sox. And that is out for, is it Legend, I think, that led us off there, wasn't it? Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was Bennett. No, it was Suzuki. No idea where we're at in the lineup. All right, it's Alvarez now. He got a hit last time, I think, didn't he? He's got a... I'll tell you what, that's a good hit from Alvarez. No, he didn't. He almost into a double play last time, didn't he? But that should be at least the ground rule double. It's kind of hit the wall and ricocheted off into the crowd there, it looks like. So, a one-out double for Alvarez. Can the bottom of the order just start pumping in the runs again? Keston Hiura. Can he get another RBI today? He's hit that. It's straight to the shortstop. And that's not going to do anything other than be the second out of the top of the fourth. Miguel Soto comes in. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. What can he do this time around? He's hit it. Oh, he's got it into the gap, has he? Is it going to find the grass? It is. Oh, it's a stunning catch. Oh, it's a really, really good catch. Unlucky for Miguel Soto. Unlucky for the Mets, but we do not get another run. Brock Jones comes in now to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Stefanovich continues for us. That's been driven into the gap. That's going to be a lead-off, at least double, I would suspect. Can we get a throw-in? Legend into Griff McGee. No, who's at second? Mauricio's at second, isn't he? Griff is just the designated hitter. And that's not really the start we wanted. It's the first hit of the game. It's the end of the no-hitter for Stefanovich. And if we can get past the top of the order here again, we'll be in decent shape. That should be the first out. It is, but the runner does get to third. 1 out. We really need a strikeout here, don't we? It's Rafael Devers. It's 0-2. Could he do it? Oh, he's got... No, it's going to score a run. It's an RBI out. Or sacrifice, isn't that the word? I remember someone telling me that. I think it was probably Aaron was told me that earlier on in the series. Sacrifice. Whatever. Anyway, they get a run. They're 2 out. No one on. And Stefanovich ends it there. All right. They pull one back, which isn't ideal. But we're still in a decent place here. Griff to lead us off yet again. What can he do? He can strike out. Not ideal, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. Ronnie Mauricio now. He's 0 for 2. Come on, Ronnie. You're better than that, mate. Come on. Here he goes again. He's got a good hit on that shortstop. Somehow manages to track it down. And that is the second out, which will bring Morlock to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Of course, he got picked off with that hit, didn't he? Like a complete moron. This time he's driven it over first baseman's head. That should be... Is it going to be a double? Right field's there. He's pushing it, and he's going to get there. He's not the quickest, but he stands up nonetheless. It gives Legend a chance here with a runner at second to drive in runs. It's going to have to be a deep ball, though, because Morlock is the quickest. Come on, Legend. He's done it. Has he done? He's got a hit, that's for sure. Can Morlock score? Go on, son. They're throwing home. He's not going to get there. He's not even close. You had to send him, but I did say he wasn't the quickest, didn't I? Unlucky there. But it is still 4 to 1. You wonder with Benintendi up next, would it maybe have been worth leaving him? But with 2 out, you had to send him, I think, don't you? Stefanovich, oh, that's brought it back 4 to 2, I think. Benintendi's there, but it's nowhere near him. And they just keep edging back ever so slightly. I wonder if... I can never remember our new manager's name. Herrera, I think it is. I wonder if he's going to have seen enough in a second here of Stefanovich. What's his response? His response is decent. It's an out, which is all that matters. But it was 2 strikes and then a swinging bunt, perhaps. Zach Collins steps in now. He's 0 for 0. Walked, obviously, first time up. What can we do with him this time? We can strike him out. There we go. That's good. That's 2 away. Let's end it here if we can, please, mate. It's a new pitcher. It's Bobby Nichols. All right, mate. Redeem yourself, mate. Redeem yourself. That's been popped up. Bobby Nichols on an extremely tight leash, I think, today after what he did last episode. But he's got one of the outs there, and we got the final out there, I should say, which ends the innings. Benintendi comes in. And it's a decent start again from Stefanovich. That's a lead-off hit from Stefanovich, from Benintendi. I've got names just running around my head, and God knows what's coming out of my mouth. He's gone, what, 4 2/3, given up 2 runs. Only given up 2 hits, though, which isn't terrible. So Gabriel Moya comes in now. His ERA's 3.50. He looks decent. He's up against Suzuki. We're going to steal with Benintendi, and he gets there comfortably in the end. And that is... How many steals is that now? 4 in 8. So he's a 50-50 man. Another new pitch. No, it's still the same new pitcher. It's Suzuki. What can he do? Come on, Seiya. Come on, mate. He strikes out. That's the first out. Unfortunately, because if he could have advanced Benintendi, it would have given us a very good chance of getting a run here. Moya to Alvarez strikes out as well. And just like that, we're 2 out. It's Keston Hura. He's 1 for 2. He already has 2 RBIs today. Can he add to that? Come on, Keston. He's hit it. It's not really well enough. I think he had his eyes on that green monster, but we do end the top of the 6th scoreless, and we've had 1 good innings, and they're just crawling back at us, aren't they? Bobby Nichols, please, mate. Please be sensible here. Strikes him out. There you go, Bobby. All right. Brock Jones steps in with 1 out. It's a first pitch swing, it looks like. What's he going to do with it? Oh, he's absolutely crushed it, and it is 4-3. Our bullpen continues to let us down. They just keep inching closer, don't they? I mean, they're not the best team in baseball for nothing. They're obviously a good team. That should be an out. Soto, over to Hira, please. And, oh, just in time. That's the 2nd out. It's Rafael Devers. He loves a right-hander. They look like a much better batting team against... Look at that. They're all lefties. They're all lefties. Why do we bring a right... We don't have any lefties in the bullpen, though, do we? That's the problem. Oh... We maybe should have, yeah, I don't know. It's Eckhorn to come in. Eckhorn, as I said, has been really, really good for us. He's thrown one away there, though. Brings a runner into scoring position. Yeah, what can we do here? Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Benintendi's there. Makes the catch at the wall. Again, they just edge that 1 run closer. I'm wondering if we need to... Yeah, look at that. They're all left-handers. I wonder if we don't have any lefties in the bullpen. I don't think Kalina's a lefty. Maybe we need to just bring somebody up into the bullpen that is a lefty. That's been absolutely crushed. Is it going to leave us? Yes, it is. It's Miguel Soto with a home run. He's not much of a threat of going deep. It's only 350 feet, to be fair. Most grounds that isn't a home run, but he stretches the lead back out 5-3. And that is very, very much needed, I think. It just hopefully will halt their momentum there. It brings up Griff McGear now. What can he do? Up against the lefty. Oh, they beamed him. That's disgusting, umpire. Obviously, he has something against Griff to do that first pitch. It brings up Mauricio. We can see Mauricio has just slipped into a slump. Only batting .237 now. Can he get himself out of that? He's gone for the bunt. Maybe not the worst thing to do if you're in a slump. It gets Griff to second. There is still none out. And it brings up Bernhard Morlock with obviously Legend and Benintendi to come. Can we get this run in? Oh, Morlock, you've struck out at the worst possible time. A 3-pitch strikeout as well. It's up to Legend. He's 1 for 2 today. Can he get this RBI in for us? He's got a hit on it. Is it going to get through? No, it's not. Run, Legend. It doesn't happen. We do stretch our lead, though. I tell you what, we stretch as we stretch our lead. They've got 3 hits from 3 runs, which is extremely frustrating. Eckhorn to continue. What can he do here? Eckhorn. It's been popped up. Legend should be able to make a relatively comfortable catch out there. That's the first out of the bottom of the 7th. But as we see now, it's all lefties for the rest of the way home here. Come on, Brian. Work your magic for us, mate. Work your magic. Oh, it's going to be picked up there by Mauricio. Over to Hester. Keston Hura. Kester. I think you just know what I mean by this point, don't you? And that's 2 away. Come on, Eckhorn. Keep it going, mate. Strikes him out. All right, that's huge. That's huge. With 2 innings to go. We're 6 outs away. Benintendi, can he get himself on base here and perhaps give us another insurance run? No, he's hit that straight to shortstop, and that is not going to get the job done. I would love a 3-run lead if we could manage it, please, boys. Here we go with Seiya Suzuki. Oh, that's been well hit against the shift, and that will be at least a single. I don't think there's a double there for him, no. It's kind of a weird one. We're sort of all right-handed hitters for the most part, and they're all left-handed hitters. So it's a clash, isn't it, of clash of styles, perhaps. Alvarez, is that going to be caught out there? Oh, it's a great diving catch. And he's injured on the play. Is he going to be... No, he's in the game still. But with 2 out now, it's Keston Hiura. What can he do? He's hit it. Oh, he's hit it really well. Keston Hiura gives us a 2-run lead. Or a 2-run extension to the lead. It's a 4-run lead now. It's a 2-run home run. It's 400 feet. It's 7-3 to the Mets. And Keston Hiura, that is RBI's number 3 and 4 on the day. What's he doing batting down number 8, I hear you ask? I don't know. Maybe he needs to push up in place of Mauricio, looking at his recent form. Miguel Soto comes in to face the new man. He is 2 for 3 today with 2 RBIs already. Home run, of course, last time up. What can he do this time? It's 2 outs. He's hit it. Oh, it's a decent hit, but it's straight to right field. And that ends the innings, but not before we extend the lead. It's 7-3 against the best team in baseball. It's Kenyon Yovan coming in. And this makes me nervous. All right, come on, Kenyon. Is he a lefty? He might be a lefty, is he? No, he's a righty. Oh, that's popped straight up. Alvarez should make a catch on that. That should be simple enough. He does. First pitch swinging. Alvarez reels it in, and that's 1 away. Kenyon up against Joey Gallo. 75 power. No mistakes, please, mate. No mistakes. Strikes him out nicely. All right, that's 2 away. And it is Brock Jones, the leadoff man. He is, 2 for 3 today with a home run. We don't want to make any mistakes to him either. That should be easy enough. It's straight back to Yovan. Over you go, mate. There it is. Eventually, it's the throw. And this is looking, as we enter the 9th innings. Now, we've seen us throw away more lead than this. But it's looking promising. Griff, can he add us some insurance runs here for us, please? Come on, Griff. He's got a piece of it down towards first base. Pitcher covers, and that is... the first out of the 9th. Mauricio, come on, mate. See if you can get yourself out of your slump here. He's got it down the third base line. It's a little bit unlucky, and that is the 2nd out of the top of the 9th. It's Eberhard Morlock. He is 2 for 4. What can he do? What can he do? He can hit it straight to third base and end the innings is what he can do. So there we go. We're going to have to defend 7 runs. We've got 4 runs to play with. Well, 3 to play with. It's Kenyon Yovan to continue. What can he do? Now, is this win going to be Eckhorn's win? No, because they never got ahead of us, did they? So it's still a Stefanovich win. So that would be good if we can manage to do this. There's 1 away. Yovan up against Devers. He's a threat. Oh, he's a big threat. It's up in the air, though. I think Benintendi's there. This should be 2 away, and it is. We're down to their final out. Garcia comes in for the glory. What can he do? Come on, Brian Garcia. End this for us, mate. End this. Let us go and have a look at the international free agents with a win on our belts. It's popped up. Legend should be there to make a simple catch, and we have gone to Boston and we have beaten the best team in baseball. Stefanovich with the win. Go on, Mets. So there we go. We get the win, but I was just looking at the box score thing at the end of the game there, and the win has actually gone to Nichols. Why is that? I wonder. Is that something to do with because he finished that innings? If you do know in the comments, please do let me know. I know it's probably a simple answer and you looking at me like I'm a moron right now, but when Stefanovich goes out of the game while they're in the lead, I thought, and obviously I'm wrong, I thought that meant he got the win, but obviously not. So a shame for Stefanovich, but it's Nichols that gets the win. And there we go. Guys, wait right there. We'll be back for this first year. No, it's an international free agent player draft. Now, one other thing to catch you up on, obviously, and I did forget to do at the start, is the All-Star voting. We still have Morlock sitting there in 3rd in the voting. We still have Mauricio sitting 2nd in the voting. I really think Morlock should, I mean, he was injured. I'm hoping he'll get himself another All-Star call-up. In right field, we have lost Suzuki. We don't have any others. I thought Legend might start coming into the reckoning, but not to be. Jock Pedersen is in there. That's outrageous. How's he doing this year? Batting 258... 17, no, where's home runs? 13 home runs. He really frustrates me, Pedersen. Yeah, anyway, let's not dwell on that. But if we look at starting pitching, I mean, Tejada we did have, and we traded. Maybe I shouldn't have done that in hindsight, because he's gone to LA and absolutely started smashing it to pieces. But Espinoza, Syndergaard, and Hoffman, we have 3 of the top 5 starting pitchers right now. And if you look at relievers, we don't have anybody there. But Edwin Diaz, who we obviously traded away, he is in there. So, you know, we've got 5 pitchers that within the last season we had at the Mets in reckoning for an All-Star call-up, which is just incredible. All right, but let's go and have a look at the international amateurs here. let's have a look at potentially who we could get here. Now, we've got a good first baseman, Luis Lara. We have a good starting pitcher. I'm wondering, I'm beginning to think starting pitchers, you can just never have too many of them. And I know you guys have been telling me that, but having lost Ayala, I'm a little bit hurt by it. We've got a decent enough shortstop there, or just general infielder, it looks like. But I think we're okay served for that. Another starting pitcher here doesn't have much of a changeup, and you guys keep saying that you need a changeup to be a starting pitcher, basically. A gap power hitter there, an outfielder. I'll never be able to say that name, so I think we have to rule him out. And another guy here with a decent changeup potentially. I think, looking at that, I mean, we've got some first basemen coming through the system, as good as he looks. What does OSA say? We want something in the middle, roughly, don't we? I'm thinking starting pitcher. I'm thinking Luis Zarate. See, OSA doesn't say he's as good, though, does he? What do I do? This guy he could be decent as well. What does OSA say about him? Slightly better. Not much of a change-up, though, so I don't know that he would be a starting pitcher necessarily. What are they looking for in terms of money? 5 million, 3.8. I think we have to go with the 3.8 guy, because we'll end up paying 5 million for him anyway, won't I? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, because I won't have done it. I'll sort of leave it here. I won't sort of skip ahead for the next episode until I see what you guys say. So let me know, what do you think? Luis Zarate, or do we go with Arturo Neves? Or is there someone else that you've seen there of the top potential guys that you like the look of? Let me know what you think in the comments. But until next time, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.